How to change the thermal paste in a laptop. Today, let's replace the thermal paste on the Y7000P 2022 laptop, as our followers have requested. Get ready to revitalize your laptop by reducing your CPU's temperature by 21.5 degrees Celsius in just 6 easy steps. Step 1. Get tools ready. Many tools are needed to replace the laptop's thermal paste. Apart from the thermal paste and thermal paste cleaning wipes, some gadgets can help you to disassemble the laptop much more easily. If you don't want to buy them separately, you can find our total solution combo in our profile. Step 2. Remove the laptop case and battery. Before you start disassembling the computer, it's highly recommended to wash your hands or wear gloves or an anti-static wristband to eliminate static electricity. Prepare a pH 0 screwdriver to remove the 10 screws on the back cover. When opening the case, prepare a triangle pry tool, aim at the corner of the casing, insert the pry tool into the gap, and slide along the top and side to open the gap. Repeat the same process for the other corner and unclip the back cover. Remember, avoid using excessive force to prevent damaging the case. After opening the back cover, prepare 2 pry bars to disconnect the battery cable. Hold the connectors with the pry bars, and gently pull out the battery cable. After disconnecting the battery, press and hold the power button for 15 seconds to discharge. Step 3. Remove the heatsink and old thermal paste. Use the pry bar to remove the fan connector on the right side and then proceed to the left side fan. Remove the screws on the left and right heatsink covers, 3 on each side, a total of 6 screws. Use a pH 0 screwdriver, remove the 4 screws from the left and right fans. For the central heatsink, unscrew the 6 screws in order based on the numbers on the heatsink to avoid uneven force, and then slowly lift off the heatsink. Use a pH 00 screwdriver. When removing screws, choose a high-quality screwdriver like the Kooling Monster Combo 01. When screwing, keep the screwdriver perpendicular to the plane and apply pressure to avoid stripping the screws. Remove the 5 small screws on each fan, a total of 10. Next, clean off the dried thermal paste on the cooling module. For efficient cleaning, we recommend using Kooling Monster Clean 01 thermal paste cleaning wipes. If you're worried about getting your hands dirty, use the disposable gloves included in our kit. Here you can see, the thermal paste on the processor has dried up after years of use, and its cooling efficiency has declined. Apart from the heatsink, we also use cleaning wipes to clean off the dried thermal paste on the CPU and GPU. Step 4. Clean the fan. Use an anti-static brush to clean the dust on the fan. Compressed air can also be used to clean details. Remember to keep some distance when using compressed air to avoid spraying liquid. After cleaning the fan, also clean the heatsink and the back cover, as these areas are prone to get dusty. Step 5. Apply thermal paste. Here we used Kooling Monster Cold 01 High Performance Thermal Paste. Apply an appropriate amount of thermal paste on the surfaces of the CPU and GPU. After applying the thermal paste, you can use the spatula to evenly spread out the thermal paste and remove the excess. You can also use the pea-size method if you like. Step 6. Reassemble your laptop. Use a pH 00 screwdriver to tighten the 10 screws on both fans. Follow the same order to reinstall the fan and heatsink, align the holes, and press down. Using the PH0 screwdriver, tighten the 4 screws on both fans. Tighten the screws on the heatsink based on the numbers marked by the screw holes. It's recommended to tighten the screws to 70% first, then fully tighten them later to avoid too much stress. Install the power cables for both fans. Then install the left and right heatsink covers. Screw back the 6 screws, 3 on each side. Finally, plug in the power cable. Power on the laptop to see if it operates normally. Put back the laptop's back cover, snap the clips in place, and screw in the screws. And you're done. Follow and subscribe to Kooling Monster and let us know which laptops to demo this process with next.